All right, we are live with RCW Season 3, Episode 8. So we're getting closer and closer to the NV pay-per-view, and there's still plenty of things to be done within these two episodes. There's still plenty of things that can change. Most of the matches right now are set in stone. Most of the matches are already made for the card and are already done, and they're set in stone. I believe like 6 out of the 7 matches are set in stone. You know, because you got your traditional title matches and things like that. So most of those are already set in stone. So before we get really into it, I'd like to tell you guys something. It has to do with RCW, and it has to do with streaming it going forward, as well as streaming Lockdown going forward as well. So what I've been noticing, based on a couple of you who have watched the streams on YouTube, is that YouTube has this issue of sending out notifications. Some people get them, and some people don't. Basically, subscribers on YouTube that are subscribed to a specific channel, there's a little bell, right? There's a little bell, and you can select that little bell to get notifications from your favorite YouTuber, from your favorite channel, to have, so that when you go live, or that when you post a video or live stream, your viewers will be notified. What I've been noticing is that some people get those notifications and some people don't. And that's on YouTube's end. That's completely YouTube's fault. I have no control over that whatsoever. So, rather than put you YouTuber people, or you YouTube people through it, here's what I highly suggest you can do. I highly suggest you do this because it's going to help you out in the long run. It's free. You're going to be better off if you do it. For those of you that watch on YouTube, and YouTube is your primary source of video entertainment, or whatever you want to call it, and you watch my stuff, you watch RCW, whatever, here's what I highly recommend you do. I highly recommend you just create a Twitch account. And reason being is because I've had rarely any issue. This is coming from a person who's used Twitch for a while. I've had rarely any issue where I don't get notified from Twitch that a streamer is going live, that one of my favorite streamers is going live. I haven't had an issue. Usually, right then and there, when they go live, I receive a notification on my cell phone. So it's an error with YouTube. There's nothing I can do much about it, and that's why I highly suggest you create a Twitch account. Because Twitch is my primary streaming platform. The only reason why I streamed on YouTube to begin with is because some people don't have Twitch. But what I've been noticing is I'm just getting sick of YouTube screwing up my streams and messing up people's notifications and not sending people notifications, so people miss the stream. And it's not because they have better things to do, or it's not because they can't make it. It's simply because YouTube's not sending them notifications at all. And that's a problem. So here's what I'll do to combat that. So I have turned on the setting to save past broadcasts, right? So this stream will be on my Twitch channel to watch after the fact. And what I will do for that is export it to YouTube. Because it's only available for 60 days. And then it's gone. So what I'll do after streaming is I will export it to YouTube, and it'll be on my YouTube channel, since my YouTube channel is connected to my Twitch. So that's what I'll do for those of you who miss episodes. I just won't be streaming on YouTube anymore. I won't be doing it live on YouTube anymore. Because most of my viewers that watch this stuff come from Twitch too. So there's really no point in in streaming on YouTube anymore. Because most of my viewer base comes from Twitch. So I'm sorry for going on a tangent there to start off. I just thought I'd let you guys know what's going on and what I'm trying to do to fix it. In the long run, it's going to be better for you guys to catch stuff. Plus, I like Twitch a lot better than YouTube as far as a streaming platform. I feel like there's a lot more that you can do with Twitch than you can with YouTube as a streaming platform. So, you know, plus I'm really focused on getting affiliate, so it'll help me get affiliate just by streaming on one platform. So, yeah. But with that said, let's get to what you guys came here for, which is RCW, which is Wrestling Entertainment. So, we have Paige versus Priscilla Kelly here. Priscilla Kelly, we haven't seen her in a while on the roster, or in any matches for that matter. We have Brian Outlaw accompanying her to ringside, as Brian Outlaw and Paige have repaired their friendship. Same with Sky Outlaw, his sister, and Paige as well. They have repaired their friendship. Paige and Priscilla Kelly both are looking to put themselves into the RCW Women's title picture. And Brian Outlaw is sort of her insurance policy and Paige's insurance policy, so let's see how that plays out here. And there is Brian Outlaw walking slowly behind Paige. I kind of want to get a screenshot of this. Paige is one-time RCW Women's Champion, I believe. One or twice. I can't really remember. But I know she won the title once. And she was beaten by Sky Outlaw for the title, in which Sky holds that title. She will defend that title against Alexa Bliss. So it should be real fun here. And I'm controlling Brian Outlaw on the outside here. Let's see. Distract target. Take control. Grab object. Pin break up. Distract ref. Okay. Cool. Brian Outlaw sort of paying dividends here and causing a distraction as Paige is able to take advantage with a German suplex. I also like to announce some special signings that we have. We signed Jax Sullivan. Jax Donovan, excuse me. He is a Denver, Colorado native. He will be making his debut soon. We also signed Violet Knight from Manchester, England. And she will also be making her debut soon as well. And Miles Anderson, who you might know from a video that I had edited together. He is making his debut soon as well. So the hype for him is definitely real. As Paige is able to reverse Priscilla Kelly there with an arm drag and a double X handle straight to the face of Priscilla Kelly here. Appeared to be an exploder suplex there, and just a kick to the back, and Paige going for a very early pin count there, and only able to get a 1 count. And an elbow straight to the face of Priscilla Kelly, and a super kick. Paige is absolutely taking over this matchup here. There's only one distraction from Brian Outlaw. Brian Outlaw hasn't really done much. He hasn't really got involved too much, in a crucifix by Priscilla Kelly. Now, I talked to Brian and I asked him, you know, about the whole Sky Outlaw and Paige thing and what he thought about it and everything else. And he simply said, business is business. You have to do what you got to do. And sometimes turning your back on somebody is what you got to do. At the end of the day, it's you against everybody. And you have to decide that. And sometimes friendships get in the way of that. And that's just how life is. As Paige is able to reverse that one. And a swinging neck breaker by Paige. Dragging Priscilla Kelly to the middle of the ring. What's she going for here? And a leg snap. Can't really do much if you can't stand on your feet. Irish whip. Paige missing the drop kick there. A little bit of miscommunication, and Priscilla Kelly able to take advantage, and a hair whip down to the mat. But Paige with an arm drag and able to reverse out of that one. Using the ropes to her advantage now. Look for a stomp there, but Priscilla Kelly able to get out of the way, and a kick again, and looking for the Paige turner. Paige turner on Priscilla Kelly. That's not it yet, and I think Paige knows that. Brian cheering on Paige here. She goes for a count. 2. And Priscilla Kelly able to kick out there. Paige looking for the final hurrah here. Rampage. This is something we've seen her do a lot here in RCW. Lifts her up and connecting on the Rampage. Middle of the ring. Perfect position here. Referee. And a count of 2 still. And Priscilla Kelly still kicks out. There's still some energy left. I don't know how she has any left, but obviously this match hasn't quite ended. Looking for a submission here. Trying to get Priscilla Kelly to tap out, and a couple kicks to the face of Paige trying to get out of that. But Paige right back on her with a swinging neck breaker. And a scream let out by the Diva of Tomorrow. Just a punch right to the outside. Now Paige not really doing anything. Paige on the top rope calling for something. Double axe handle onto the outside. Holy cow. That is crazy. Let me tell you. Brian cannot do anything about this. He cannot touch Priscilla Kelly. He cannot. He's just got to let this happen. Oh, I forgot Y is to return. Now Priscilla, with a count of 6, gets back in. And Priscilla Kelly lands a big move here, looking to pin Paige here. 2. But Paige kicks out. I thought Brian was going to get involved there, but apparently not. Uh-oh. A face buster there. Trying to distract the referee, but Page able to kick out of that. The referee didn't seem to feel faded by that one. And a comeback on Priscilla Kelly. Able to connect on that. Page needs to find a way back in the matchup here. And a kick right to the face. And Priscilla Kelly wins. The help from Brian wasn't enough. Priscilla Kelly able to come out with the victory here. Brian Outlaw tried. He tried his best to keep his girl Paige in the win column, but Priscilla Kelly just too much and too quick for the Diva of Tomorrow. As we move on to our next matchup, we have the team of Black Hole, Aleister Black and Finn Balor versus the team of Hardy Boys. So, the Hardy Boys, the tag team champions, they are going to put their title on the line against the Usos at RCW NV in Las Vegas. So it should be very interesting here if Finn Balor and Aleister Black can come out with the victory. However, I told them that they've had rematches for the tag team titles. They've been in matches for the tag team titles, and they've earned the right to be in those matches. However, I don't see them competing for the titles this pay-per-view just because they've had two opportunities, and I told them, despite your wins, somebody else deserves an opportunity, and that being the Usos. So the Usos, it'll be a 2-on-2 matchup. However, that doesn't mean that this matchup means absolutely nothing. This matchup definitely means something. If they can beat the Hardy Boys, that definitely will help them gain some confidence, even though that there's going to be no title implications for it. However, that doesn't mean just because they're not getting a title rematch at RCW NV doesn't mean that they won't get a title match at RCW Forsaken, our Season 3 finale pay-per-view. And here they come, the RCW Tag Team Champions. I have to edit that. It shouldn't say championship, it should say champions, but there they go. There they are, the Hardy Boys. Matt and Jeff. Now I asked them about their matchup against the Usos at RCW NV, and they told me that it'll be an honor to defend those against them, and they as Finn Balor tries to cause interference against Jeff Hardy there, but ends up having to roll out of the ring. Getting a hold of Matt Hardy now. Planting Matt Hardy on the outside. Finn Balor's got to be careful, though. He doesn't want to get himself disqualified. Jeff able to tag in Matt Hardy. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Now, there are some of you who may have seen this video already that I posted on my Instagram. And the video basically was just an idea for WWE 2K20 wish list. Like, it was a wish list idea that I would make a video about the things that I want to see in next year's game, 2K20. And why am I Alistair? I was Finn Balor before, but now I'm Alistair. I have no idea why. That's so weird. Trying to stop Jeff. Finn Balor working on Jeff. But as I was saying about the wish list, so it's just a little video that I thought of, a little video idea where basically I say this is what they didn't have in 2K19, and this is what I would like for them to have. Also, I'd be talking about some of the things that I liked from 2K19, like some of the things that I think that they can expand on for next year's game. Because 2K19, this isn't a bad game by any means. I just feel like there are so many things that they can do, and I'm excited to see what those things might be. Okay, I don't understand. I'm just going to control Finn Balor. So, one of the things that I would definitely like to see, like, I don't really like tag matches in this game, and the reason being is, I remember playing the old wrestling games, and you can call your tag team partner in to help you, rather than him just sitting there and not doing anything. And Swanton bomb from Jeff Hardy. However, Finn Balor right in there. Now Jeff. Jeff with an elbow drop there to Alistair. Now, Finn Balor helping out Alistair a little bit. Lifting him up. But now Alistair was looking for the comeback there, but Matt Hardy able to stop him. And now tags in Jeff. Or I mean, Matt. Sorry, excuse me. Matt Hardy looking for twist of fate, perhaps. But Finn able to stop him. Now Aleister Black wrenching on the neck of Matt Hardy. Now Matt Hardy with a bulldog on Aleister Black and planting Matt Hardy. Finn Balor, look at this teamwork here. Finn Balor sees Aleister in trouble, and Finn Balor comes to the aid of Aleister Black. That's classic teamwork there. Very classic. And again, uh-oh. If Matt hits this, it's probably over. But Aleister able to reverse the twist of fate. Looking for Black Mass here. Black Mass. Oh no, I broke up the pin. I didn't mean to. I broke it up and I never meant to. But I paid dividends though, taking care of Jeff Hardy in a rope break. Aleister not realizing where Matt is. And another rope break again. Aleister has to realize that's where Matt Hardy is. But Finn right there. And a German suplex. Now dragging Matt Hardy a little bit closer. Now again helping Aleister out. Lifting Aleister back up. This, like I said, this is classic teamwork here. Making sure that Jeff can't stop. And a bulldog busting Aleister Black wide open here. And again lifting Jeff Hardy and planting Jeff Hardy. And now Jeff's got to roll out. But Matt able to reverse that knee strike there. No, Anna, you actually didn't miss a lot. You only missed one match. This is only the second match. Oh, no. Matt Hardy. Twist of fate. But Finn able to break up the pin, possibly saving that matchup. The first match was Paige and Priscilla Kelly, and Priscilla Kelly won that. Lifting up his tag team partner. I don't know if that really helped him, but Alistair able to get out of the way. And a roll-up here. Oh, and Matt kicks out. What's up, Nikolai? How's it going? Now Alistair looking for the home run here. And the knee right on it, Matt Hardy. But Jeff's right there. And Jeff's able to break up the pin. As Finn Balor took a little bit of a breather. It took a while for him to get where he needs to be. Looking for Black Mass once more. Jeff. But Finn able to grab at the feet, and Matt's still kicked out. And Aleister Black now taking care of Jeff Hardy. Waiting for 2019, me too as well. I'm staying up till midnight tonight. I always do every New Year's Eve. It's a tradition that I have. And a side effect on Aleister Black. But Aleister, again, he's gotten the crap beaten out of him in this match. And now, Finn is finally asking for the tag. Trying to promote a double team there. And now an Irish whip to the Hardys' corner. Distracting the ref a little bit. Uh-oh. This could be another... Grabbing... I thought it was good. I thought we were going to see another twist of fate. But Finn Balor grabbed Matt Hardy as he was coming up on the top rope. And now Aleister's just sitting there on the top rope. Finn Balor realizing where he's at. And I don't even know how Aleister has not gained his consciousness yet. And Aleister finally able to get something going. Finn Balor desperately asking for a tag in this matchup. We haven't seen him yet. And now Finn's back in. Finn's still the freshest man in this matchup. Uh-oh. And now he tags Jeff in. A little bit of tag team action from Jeff Hardy, and Aleister plants Jeff Hardy. He's got... Just put Big Show. What do you mean? Oh, Big Show the wrestler? Big Show? Or put on a Big Show? We haven't seen Big Show in a while here in RCW, that's for sure. Last time I believe he was on RCW was, I think a pay-per-view ago or something. And a twist of fate on Finn Balor. But stopping Jeff Hardy. And now Jeff Hardy got a little bit of distracted from Alistair. Thanks, Duo. I appreciate it. I don't know about best in the world, but I'll take the compliment anyway. And Jeff still kicks out. And the blood on Alistair's forehead just continuing to drain. And tags in Matt now. Man, this matchup has been going on for a while, but this is a good one. So I don't really care how long it's been going for. Leg drop. And another leg drop on Finn Balor. Now Finn's definitely got to get back in this matchup here. No, this is not a tag match for the tag belts. This is just a regular match. I usually don't do title matches on the regular shows. Usually. Unless it's like some open challenge to a storyline or something. And Finn Balor's feeling it. Starting on the comeback here. Now Finn. A Pele kick there. Finn, Irish whip to the corner. Turning Matt around. Are we going to see it? The missile drop kick here. This is patented Finn Balor. Missile drop kick into the corner there. Matt's in a precarious position here, looking for the coup de grace here, top rope. Oh no. I think Alistair meant to go for it. Now Jeff Hardy's right back in. And Jeff Hardy's able to break up the pin. As long as one of those guys is... Oh, come on. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to go on the... Hurricane Rana. See, this is one of the reasons why I don't like tag matches in this game. Oh my god. Alistair, go on the other side. Go to your corner and then go to the... No, why would you want to tag yourself in? Okay, fine, tag yourself in. Go ahead, tag. There. Tag. Now Alistair's back in. Now Finn definitely has to take care of... He's got to take care of Jeff Hardy here. And doing the smart idea and taking care of Jeff Hardy, making sure that he cannot break up a pin here. Why is the referee on the outside of the ring? Why? Why? Is it because Finn went for a submission? Get yourself back in the ring. Little bit of miscommunication with the ref there. Definitely going to lose his job over that. Oh! Little bit of distraction here. Oh, God. Ooh, and right on the neck. But it provides enough time for Alistair, but Matt Hardy able to reverse, Alistair able to reverse, and a clothesline into the corner. It's the wrong corner, Alistair, though. That's the That's the wrong corner, man. You want to get into yours. And a side effect. Finn can't do anything about it. Finn's got to realize where he's at now. And again, Jeff is tagging in. Uh-oh. Jeff possibly going for the Swanton Bomb here. But Finn stops him. Lifts Alistair up with a little bit of help. Trying to take care of Matt Hardy. Now both men a little groggy in the ring. You want to see Rock versus Big Show. Unfortunately, there is no storyline going on with The Rock right now. So it's going to be a while before you see that matchup. Or any kind of matchup with the Big Show, for that matter. And a twist of fate on Aleister Black. Able to break up the pin. And again, Finn Balor. Stopping Jeff Hardy. Now both men are absolutely wiped out right now. They don't know what to do. And a German suplex to Matt Hardy on the outside. Now Aleister definitely has to work himself out here. Trying to... One of these two has to get a pin at some point. As long as Matt Hardy stays off of the apron, somebody... There's a good chance that Aleister can come out with the victory here. Now both men on the outside here trying to... Aleister throws Jeff Hardy into the ring post, and now Jeff Hardy's busted open. There's blood everywhere now. All right. Oh no. Oh, I thought Aleister reversed that for a minute. And now Jeff Hardy turns his attention to Finn Balor now. Plants him. Oh no, not a Swanton Bomb. There's nothing that Aleister can do about this. If he connects on this, it's done. It's done. Swanton Bomb. And the Hardy Boys come out with the win. Jesus. Man, that was an intense matchup. That was probably the longest tag matchup I've ever seen, but it was a great one. And the tag team champions come out with the victory. And there's a reason why they are the tag team champions, for sure. Also, for those of you that are new, welcome to the show. RCW is a sort of my own version of SmackDown and Raw. You know, make the storylines, I write the scripts, I make a lot of the wrestlers. Some of the wrestlers you'll see here are actual wrestlers that are scanned in the game, such as what you just saw there, Aleister Black and Finn Balor and the Hardy Boys. Other wrestlers are wrestlers that I made myself and or downloaded from the community creations. I don't just do random matches. There's actual storylines that go into it. So unless a storyline involves two different superstars, like I'm not just gonna change the match card or whatever. Usually it's set in stone. For those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I had mentioned something regarding the RCW streams going forward. So, I've noticed that some of you some of you that are subbed to the channel anyway, on YouTube, not on Twitch, on YouTube, there's an issue going on with notifications, and there's been this issue that's been going on for a long time now. Even ask any other YouTuber, they'll tell you. And it's an issue where subscribers aren't being notified when new videos come out and when channels are live streamed. Some subscribers will get the notification, other subscribers won't, or they will get the notification, but it will be delayed. So, which would mean that, let's say you're watching on YouTube and you're subscribed to me and I go live, chances are, if you didn't receive the notification as soon as I went live, you'll receive it like 15-20 minutes later when the stream is probably half over. So that kind of sucks on your part. And that's why I don't like YouTube. I don't like YouTube personally for streaming. I just do it because other people do YouTube. Other people like YouTube, and that's what they do that's the platform that they use to watch, and that's completely understandable. But when it comes to viewers missing streams all because YouTube doesn't want to send people notifications, that's when I get angry. It's okay if you miss a stream, but if you miss a stream because YouTube decides not to let you know when I'm streaming, then that's not your fault then. Like, I understand people have stuff to do, but when you miss a stream because of a stupid error on YouTube's part that I can't do anything about, like that makes me angry on YouTube. So I'll tell you what I'll do. So I turned on the setting on my Twitch channel that allows you to store past broadcasts, which means after this stream is done, it will be on my Twitch channel. And if I go into it, I can export it to YouTube. So as of now, this will be the last multi-platform RCW stream. I will no longer be going live on YouTube anymore. I'll be doing it on Twitch, but with that said, after the stream is done on Twitch, it'll be available for 60 days on my Twitch channel to watch, but I'll export it to my YouTube channel. So I'll still be doing the same thing, essentially, just I won't be streaming YouTube live anymore because of the fact that we've had notification issues upon notification issues. Like, I don't want to deal with that anymore. And I like Twitch better as a platform. So in the end, we both win. So you'll still be able to watch it. You just won't be able to watch it if you don't have Twitch. And a Twitch account is very easy to make. It's exactly like YouTube. And if you want to not miss any episodes of this any further, after I make, the switch to Twitch and stop streaming on YouTube, then all you got to do is, once you create that Twitch account, you can follow me by pressing the little heart on Twitch, and you'll see a live pop-up that says get live notifications. Click that and it'll turn green, which means it's enabled, and then you'll receive live notifications when I go live. And I can tell you this from experience. I've had no issue at all with live notifications. I maybe only had like one issue, and that was it. For the most part, Twitch live notifications, Twitch is really good about getting live notifications. Than YouTube is. Plus, it's just a better platform for content creators, in my opinion. For streamers anyway, because you get the special alerts. I mean, you can set up alerts for YouTube and stuff, but You know, it's a lot easier. There's so many things that are integrated with Twitch, like Streamlabs, which is this like merch store, and that's where my Twitch alerts come from. You know, it's just an overall better platform to stream on, in my opinion, and it doesn't tick me off as much as YouTube does. So I'll only be streaming on Twitch going forward. After this stream is done, it'll be on my Twitch channel. But, like I said, what I'll do is, after the stream is done, and after it is fully processed on my Twitch channel, which means you can go in it and watch it, I will then export it to the YouTube channel. And I'll only say this because it'll take a couple minutes to fully export it, because let's face it, streams are usually 2 hours to 3 hours long, and when you try and convert that into a video, it takes a little bit to fully process it and everything. So that's just a fair warning. But usually it'll process within 15 to 20 minutes or so, not that long, and it'll still be added to the playlist, so if you miss anything, you'll be able to watch it on my YouTube channel anyway. The only difference will be is that I won't be streaming live on YouTube anymore. Just because I don't like YouTube as a streaming platform. I think it's great for video. I think it's great for uploading videos and stuff like that. But with the bug with notifications and people not receiving notifications when I go live, I've had that from a couple people, not just one person. A couple people have told me, well, I don't know when you're streaming because I'll get a notification 15 minutes later. And so to avoid that issue, I'm not going to be streaming on YouTube anymore. I apologize for those who watch on YouTube, but like I said, you don't lose. All you got to do is make a Twitch account. You do the same thing that you did with YouTube. Do an email, do a password, create a username, whatever. There you go. You'll still be able to watch my streams live if you want to. It's just on a different platform. So with that said, let's continue. As we have Noelle Diamond going up against, I don't even know because I clicked it too quick. Who is she going up against? I have no idea. Hang on. I clicked it too quick, and that's why. Oh, Sasha Banks. Yep, of course. Sometimes I click it too quick and I don't necessarily know. So we have Zaya Brookside and Tessa Blanchard at ringside of Noelle Diamond. And we have Bailey at ringside of Sasha Banks. Yeah, she's going against Sasha. I know that now. I know that now. Like I said, sometimes I just click it too quick and I don't necessarily know that. I just heard that they announced WWE Women's Tag Titles, which is awesome. So now the women will have another championship to go after. Because I feel like now, based on the people that they're adding to the main roster, they have too many. They have too many women on the roster for it to just be one title. There's so many women on Raw. I think it's going to be a title on Raw. I don't know if there's going to be a SmackDown Tag Champ. Oh wait, there is. Never mind. I think there is going to be a Raw and Women's SmackDown or Raw SmackDown Tag Team Championships for the women. If I'm correct. And all I know is that there are women's tag titles coming to WWE because Vince McMahon announced it himself. And this is something that I've wanted for a while because, like I said, there are so many women on the roster at the moment. There's so many women, and there's constantly all these women that are coming through the NXT brands. and so many new women getting signed every single day, and you know, getting added to the main roster, that there's too many. Think about it. There's too many women, and you can't put all the women in storylines, in 1v1 storylines, like rivalries. Because of that, a lot of women get underused. Like, when's the last time we've seen Sasha Banks in the title picture? It's been a while. As Noelle Diamond gets a Falcon Arrow there. But I think this is better for WWE because it allows women to be more utilized rather than... And now that women are in, like, brutal matches like Hell in a Cell and stuff like that, adding women's tag belts only furthers the women's future in wrestling. I can say, as a wrestling fan, I love how women's wrestling has become what it has become of. As Noelle looks for the Iron Monarch on Sasha Banks, but Sasha Banks able to quickly get out of that. Well, like I was saying, women's wrestling has been revolutionized. Literally, there was this whole idea of a Divas Revolution. And honestly, I hated the Divas title. And the reason why I hated the whole term diva, like, anyway, because I feel like, I mean, my inner feminist is probably going to come out here. But I feel like that term degrades women. And I feel like not only that, but women were getting probably 1 or 2 matches on a match card every night. They weren't headlining WrestleMania. They weren't. They were like afterthoughts in pay-per-view match cards. You know, they were just treated like garbage. Honestly, they were just paid to look pretty. Honestly, that's what they were paid to do. They were paid to wrestle and to look pretty, and that was it. And now it's more of now the women are in brutal matches. The women are making history, whatever. You know, I just think it's amazing. In a sport that predominantly was dominated by men for a long time. It's good to see that the women are actually doing something amazing with WWE. It's fantastic. Like I'm no feminist, but I'm really just all about, you know, equality among everybody, not just women, but you know, everybody. And I feel that this is a huge step in women's wrestling. This is it's gigantic, and I feel that it's only going to get better with this. But that's just my opinion on it. Honestly, I'm really excited, and I can't wait to see what happens as a result of that. So thank you, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. So, what's up, Ice Strike? Thanks for the host, my guy. How are streams going for you? I'm sorry that I haven't been there. I haven't had a chance, but I follow you and I get live notifications. It's just that sometimes it's been quite busy for me, but I always try to make it when I can. As Noelle Diamond looks for the Iron Monarch again. Oh, she almost made Sasha tap there. So close to making Sasha tap. I'm packing up so I'll be in lurk mode. That's alright, man. Lurk on, buddy. me see how to set up her finisher here. Oh, black mass, standing strong strike, rope rebound. Strike gold. Alright. Noelle looking to finish this here. A little bit of miscommunication there. Didn't know what she wanted and struck gold on Sasha Banks. I don't know why she's not going for the pin here. I know I would have. And that's a mistake. And Sasha Banks able to take advantage, but right on top of it again. And then Sasha again reversing. And Noelle again reversing. Looking for the comeback there, but didn't realize. And now a reversal. Again on Sasha. And another reversal on Sasha. Holy cow, this is a back and forth matchup. And now Noelle slowly getting to the top rope here. And a missile drop kick from the top rope. Is that going to be it for Sasha Banks? And no, it is not. She barely kicks out there. I think that was just instinct. Looking for the Iron Monarch again. Just wrenching on the arm, but Sasha able to get out of it once more. And another reversal from Noelle Diamond. And Noelle Diamond is really killing it here. And another struck gold on Sasha Banks, excuse me. I almost said Noelle Diamond. Can she score with a pin here? And Sasha still kicks out. She's very resilient. Definitely someone that doesn't want to give up easy. And a reversal on Noelle. Irish whip to the corner and knees from the boss. Sasha Banks and Bayley still watching on there. And Sasha able to reverse a big move and a drop kick again to Sasha Banks. It seems that Noelle always has an answer for everything that the boss throws at her. Looking for the Iron Monarch, middle of the ring, nowhere to go. I can never do these right. Wrenching on the arm, Sasha just trying to hang on. But Sasha ends up tapping out and Noelle wins. She held on for as long as she could, but Noelle came out with a victory there. Honestly, I don't know how long I would have held on in that submission either. She worked on the arm enough, got the arm weak enough, and Noelle was able to come out with a victory. That's definitely going to push her far in terms of the title picture. Should be very interesting. And Xia Brookside and Tessa Blanchard have to be happy with that, and Bayley just shaking her head, knowing that her best friend, Sasha Banks, lost. But give credit to Sasha, though. That back and forth, definitely something to be proud of on Sasha's part. Just because you lose, it don't mean anything. If you lose, that's fine. Everybody loses. But we have Sky Outlaw going up against Toni Storm here. Now, Toni Storm, very phenomenal wrestler. I'm actually wearing the shirt that says Toni Storm on it. Let me see if I can get a quick little good angle here. There you see it. Right there, Toni Storm. Yep. I got this shirt for Christmas. She's from NXT UK. From Australia. One of the greatest women's wrestlers on that show, by the way. She's phenomenal. She's great. But that's besides the point. Sky Outlaw looking to continue her momentum as RCW Women's Champion. She has her brother Jason at ringside. Now I had a chance to talk with her about her matchup against Alexa Bliss for the RCW Women's title, and which the stipulation is still being determined for that match. And she said one thing: confidence is key, and walking in there with confidence, with your head held high, that's definitely going to help you. And we've seen Sky be a part of brutal matches. I believe it was a Hell in a Cell match in which she went up against Paige for the RCW Women's title and beat Paige for that title. And she's held that title for a while now. I believe we'll check after the stream. We'll definitely check after the stream to see how long she's held the title for. I believe it's 119 days, I think. Or that might be Brian Outlaw's reign. Dang, I still got to take off that Santa hat off her. I completely forgot about that. Still got to take that off. I forgot that I had it on for the Christmas Eve edition, and I just completely forgot to take it off, but it's fine. As Sky walking out with confidence with that title. And you got Toni Storm coming out. Whoever did this creation of Toni Storm did a fantastic job. Looks exactly like her. Her moveset is great. Whoever made her moveset. I would like to see an update on the gear, though, because her new gear for NXT UK is pretty good. This guy looks to punish Toni Storm here. Standing moonsault. Toni's been very dominant in NXT UK. Let's see if she can transition that over here in RCW, because none of that matters. None of your previous accomplishments matter once you get here. Well, they do matter, but you get what I mean. Irish whip to the corner, and a monkey flip by Sky, and Jason's loving it. Rightfully so, a kiss to the crowd. Not that Sky cares anyway, but double axe handle. Lifts her up here. Irish whip. Leapfrog over. And a drop kick again to Toni Storm. And now Toni Storm is in big trouble here. Sky's the limit on Toni Storm. Did she score the pin very early in this match? She hasn't been touched in this matchup. Or at least barely. And Toni able to kick out at 2. Just raining fists on Toni's face. And Sky's just feeling it. What's Sky going for here? Thought about going for Skyfall, but a missile drop kick off the top rope. Jeez. And more punches to the face. That's one of her favorite moves. She likes to mess up girls' faces. I don't know what it is with her, but it's apparently something she likes to do. And I can't really control her as much. Despite being the boss and GM and commissioner of this show, I can't really control what she does. And now Toni looking to get back in this matchup here. Takes Sky down. Now with a couple... Now Toni looking for the comeback. Toni gets the comeback now. Now Storm Zero. Her finisher is absolutely brutal there. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that one. Now Toni again taking Sky down. Where was this in the beginning of the matchup? Toni Storm definitely has that no-quit attitude. As you can tell if you watch the match between Rhea Ripley for the NXT UK Women's title. She got injured in that match. Her back got injured. And she still continued as the hip attack on Sky Outlaw, looking for the pin here. And decides to think twice about it, I guess? I don't know what happened there. Looking for Storm Zero. Uh-oh. Storm Zero on Sky. I don't know. That was the wrong animation there. And Sky kicked out at 2. Honestly, what's happening right now? Usually Sky's very dominant, and now she's just getting caught in the eye of the storm. Literally. Stomp on the arm. Sky needs that to punch people. But Sky looking for a reversal, and Sky able to push Toni away. And plants her down on the mat. Uh-oh. What are we going to see here? And a super kick on Toni Storm. Dragging her to the middle of the ring. Very smart. Now looking for Skyfall here. Jason's just sitting there watching. Skyfall, no! Toni reversed. Picks up Sky here, taking her to the edge of the ropes here. Sky able to reverse though. And a kick. Plants Toni down in the middle of the ring. Looking to go for Skyfall one more time. Trying to connect on this one and able to connect with Skyfall. Can she score the pin over Toni Storm here? No. Toni Storm kicks out at 2. I don't know how, but like I said, she lives by a no-quit attitude. Very evident in that match against Rhea Ripley. Now Toni again possibly looking for that hip attack and unable to connect with that one. Comeback starts now for Sky. Now Sky's fired up now. Able to connect on that kick. But Toni gets right back up. But Sky sniffs it right out. We haven't really seen her use that Sky heel hook. And I asked her about it. I said, that's part of your repertoire. Why don't you use it? She said, because if I don't have time to injure the legs, it doesn't really do anything. And that's very, very true. But Toni able to get right back up. Trying to run over to the corner to get Sky down, but takes a missile drop kick. Taking her to the middle of the ring. Smart idea, because rope breaks are active. And Toni just won't stay down in an elbow drop. Trying to get Toni to stay down long enough so that she can set up the Skyfall. Looking to hit Skyfall one more time, and Skyfall again. Check out the air on this one. Jeez. And goes directly for the pin right after. And Sky is victorious over Toni Storm. Man, what a great matchup there. We've seen Sky take over most of the match at the beginning, but Toni looked like she was gonna possibly muster a comeback there as you see that hip attack. And there you go with it. Storm Zero there. It's pretty insane. That's a really good matchup those two ladies put on. We still got more though. Granted, I didn't expect that tag match to take forever, but it did, and we're hearing from the dead man, The Undertaker. Now, it's been a while since we heard from The Undertaker. He fought with his brother of destruction, Kane, at the Crusade pay-per-view for the RCW tag titles against Black Hole and the Hardy Boys, but came up short in that one. But let's see what the dead man has to say here. Now, the dead man, The Undertaker, he's not a guy that is easy to get answers from. I asked him what's next. Is he still with Kane? Is he looking for a singles title? What's going on? And he told me that you will see. I don't know. I guess that's how the dead man works. And he rises again here in RCW as the lights come on. Probably one of the most iconic entrances in professional wrestling. The dead man is back. I've been known for my ability to look past my own needs for the sake of others. However, I'm starting to feel like my kindness is being taken advantage of. So perhaps it's time we sit and talk about what's best for me for a change. See? That's exactly what I was talking about just a couple seconds ago. I don't want to be out here ranting and raving at the RCW universe. That's not what I'm about. Things have gone too far around here, and something's got to give. So tonight, what we're going to do is get it all out in the open. Then maybe we can get back to doing what we do best, putting smiles on their faces. Look at the ratings when I'm on television. Check social media. I'm a top trend. I've got it. That thing, that intangible that people always point out when they talk about the greats. It's not just about winning matches, which I do. It's about having that special something that captivates people. That's me. That's definitely true for The Undertaker. I will say that. He is a top guy. As you can hear the RCW universe chanting one more match. I see a lot of people out here saying stuff about me on the internet, saying that I don't deserve to be where I am. That's fine. I respect those opinions. The RCW would be a pretty boring place if we all agreed with each other. But the thing is, opinions are just that. And there's a difference between opinion and fact. I've proven myself night after night. I've risen to every challenge and every goal. And it wouldn't let me read the rest of it. But that is true. Well, guys, I guess there's nothing left to say. I think I've stated my case pretty well. Don't you agree? That's what I thought. So I want all of you in this arena to be as loud and obnoxious as you can be until management has no choice but to give me a match. This is going to be a fun night. Well, Undertaker. It has been a while since we've seen you. We haven't seen you yet this season, I believe. So you might have a match at the pay-per-view. There's still one match slot to fill. Because we have the title matches, obviously. So we got 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 title matches, plus the Chris Danger and AJ Styles match, plus the Luna Outlaw and Nikki Cross match, and then we have one more. So there's six matches that have already been determined. All the title matches. Obviously, Chris Danger and AJ Styles. And then we have one match. That's the main event open slot. That still has yet to be determined. Will The Undertaker be at RCW Envy in Las Vegas? I have no idea. Honestly, right now, I am still thinking of many different things, many different scenarios that we could possibly have for that main event. So it should be interesting. But like I said, even though we have reached the main event of episode 8, this episode right now, Chris Danger versus Seth Rollins in a table match, even though we've reached that, there's still a lot to happen. Between episodes, we have episode 9, which we're going to do this week. Probably in place of Lockdown. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow. Hence being, I'm probably not going to be streaming Wednesday because it's my birthday on Wednesday and I have no idea. I don't even have any idea of what my family has planned for that. Because almost every year we always have a get-together, even though I don't want one. We always have a get-together, or I'm always doing something on my birthday. I always like to, go see a movie with a friend, or, I don't really like to do anything special, just an occasional hangout, so I might not be able to stream on that Wednesday. So to probably make up for that, I'll do a stream tomorrow, and then I'll have Lockdown on Friday, as always. But with that said, we'll have Chris Danger versus Seth Rollins here. And Chris Danger, I asked him about his match going up against AJ Styles in, once again, a stipulation that is yet to be determined still. And he said to me, he's had enough of AJ Styles. Had enough of him interrupting his matches. You settle things in the ring, and that's how you do things. And I completely agree with him. But I also asked him about his alliance with the Outlaws. Like, how long is that going to last? Is that really a thing anymore? Because I haven't seen the Outlaws. I haven't seen him and the Outlaws be involved in a while. No Sky, no Luna, no Jason, no Brian, no none of that. But I can imagine seeing one of the Outlaws at ringside for Chris's matchup. Just to make sure nothing else happens. Because we know how AJ Styles can be sometimes. At one point he said he hated being bossed around. And then at another point, he decided to turn a new leaf and, say one thing or whatever. And it's tough to really read AJ Styles. So I actually wouldn't mind having one of the Outlaws out for his matchup at all. Even if the Outlaws do get involved in that matchup, I think it serves AJ right for what he has done to the management, because I still haven't forgotten what he said about the management here, not just me, but everyone else that's involved with this show. So maybe Payback is in tune for AJ? But Chris Danger cannot worry about that right now, as the tables match is underway. Now, the only way to win this matchup here is to put your opponent through the table. You have to put your opponent through the table, otherwise the match continues. There's no pinfall. There's no submission. You have to put your opponent through the table to win. And Chris Danger coming out with fire right out of the gate. Now I asked Seth Rollins about his upcoming matchup with Brian Outlaw and Shinsuke Nakamura for the RCW Carnage title in a triple threat match. And he simply told me this one thing. He said, Brian and him are friends, and that's how it's always going to be, whether or not Seth walks out with a title, Shinsuke walks out with a title, or Brian retains his title, they're always going to be friends. And even Brian said himself, as Chris Danger lays on a few strikes, even Brian said himself, he doesn't care if Seth wins the title. He just doesn't want Shinsuke to win. So if Seth won the title, then so be it. But you'll have to wait and see what happens at RCW Envy, which I will have a time for it. I will have a time for it, and I will have a, day for it too as well. It'll probably be around this time, consider if it is on break. So my idea is that since we're going to finish the, not the regular season of RCW, but we're going to finish the first half of Season 3. After we finish tomorrow with 9, as Chris Danger slams Seth Rollins here. After we finish with 9 tomorrow, there's going to be a little bit of a break, probably a couple days, until I can figure out exactly what time we're going to do the pay-per-view. And then, once I figure that out, we're going to do the pay-per-view, obviously. We're going to do the pay-per-view, and then we're going to take a little bit of a break after the pay-per-view, because I want everybody to get a chance to watch it after, after the fact, in case they miss it while it's live, right? And then we're going to continue Season 3 all the way up to the Forsaken pay-per-view, which is the last pay-per-view, which is the Season 3 finale. As Seth Rollins delivers a super kick to Chris Danger. And Chris getting back up to his feet here as Seth grabs the table. Seth able to reverse. And a knee right to Chris Danger, and Chris Danger wisely gets out of the way as Seth looks to set up the table here. There is no disqualifications, no countouts. Anything goes. And a reversal again. Another reversal, very back and forth match. And another reversal by Seth Rollins, and finally kicks Chris Danger down. Now, the only animosity that Chris Danger has over Seth Rollins is he got involved with Jason Outlaw. And since once you're aligned with the Outlaws, you're aligned by them until they don't need you. Until they feel like they can replace you, they don't need you. We've seen that happen with Brian Outlaw and Paige. So, it'll be interesting, but Chris Danger looking for a super kick to Seth Rollins. But again, that's not going to finish the matchup. Chris possibly looking to finish this up here. Throws. Chris ended the... Seth grabbing the table, but Chris able to stop him. And plants Seth Rollins. You gotta set it up, Chris. Setting up the table. Using instant recovery, but Chris Danger able to intercept that. Now Chris looking to end the matchup here. Dragging Seth over to the table. Can he win in this matchup? But no, Seth able to reverse it. And now Chris definitely has something to worry about now. Because now Seth has two finishers that he can finish Chris with. And now Chris starting the comeback here. I wish these animations didn't take so long. Chris is fired up. Knocks over the table, but it doesn't matter. The more damage you do to the table, the better. Because then it makes it easier to break. And another super kick from Chris. Seth Rollins, though, realizing what Chris wanted to do in reverse. But Seth is in big trouble here. Chris knows what he has to do to win. But Seth again reversing. Oh no. Seth, what's he doing here? Walking around with the table, sets the table down. I don't know what he's thinking. I have no idea what he's thinking here. Table's perfectly fine. Took a little bit too much time setting up that table, allowing Seth to get back to his feet. Throwing Chris against the table. And the table is heavily damaged, as you can see by that bar there. Uh-oh, what's Chris going for here? And a DDT onto the outside. But that doesn't really help you. That does not help you. Like I said, you got to put your opponent through the table, and Seth throws Chris into the steps. What a main event this is. And another super kick, busting Seth wide open. Now Chris has two finishers to work with. That's better than one. So just in case Seth Rollins ends up reversing one of them, he's got another one in his pocket, but he's also got to be careful because Seth has two as well. And a reversal from Seth Rollins. Tossing Seth Rollins into the table. Oh no! No! Oh, I thought Chris was gonna be done there. I thought Chris was done for. And another super kick. Both of these men are tired. And another reversal, as you can see the blood rushing down from Seth Rollins' forehead. Chris looks like he's been unscathed. He hasn't really taken a lot of punishment in this matchup. It's Seth that's just taking a lot of punishment. And constant Irish whips to the corner. What's Seth doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Buckle bomb there. Now, if the table was in there, I think that would have ended the matchup. That would have ended the matchup. That would have been over after it. And throwing Chris into the table. And now Chris is pumped up, but he's got to realize where he's got Seth at. He's got Seth at a vulnerable state here. Now he looks to end it. Putting Seth on the edge. Reversed it. Again, these men just can't seem to put each other through a table. You would think it's a lot easier, but apparently not. Another super kick. Jesus. Danger just punishing Seth Rollins. It'll be interesting to see how far these two men go. I think Chris is looking for the final hurrah here. Uh-oh. Put Seth through a table with the Samoan drop. Or at least I believe that's what it was, and Chris Danger wins. It took him a while. Took many super kicks. As you can see that one on Chris there. Multiple super kicks connecting on Seth Rollins. There's one right there, one right there. And then another one right there. And another. I think he hit a total of maybe 4 or 5 super kicks in that match. But AJ Styles, what's he doing here? AJ Styles ruining the celebration. These two will be in a matchup at RCW Envy in Vegas, but looks like AJ didn't want to wait. AJ's calling for it. Phenomenal forearm, no! Chris able to reverse it. And an arm drag. Final calling from Chris Danger. And another final calling from Chris Danger. I don't know what AJ was going for there, but it definitely didn't fool Chris Danger at all. And that is where we end the show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of RCW. Again, I will have an episode tomorrow just because I'm not streaming on my normal day, Wednesday. Same time, 1 o'clock, as usual. I'm really excited for the RCW Envy pay-per-view. That's going to be a real nice pay-per-view. I can't wait for that. It's going to be awesome. I've had the arenas made for a while now, and I've had the matches set in stone. So it's going to be real. It's going to be real awesome. I think you guys are going to absolutely love it. As far as episode 9 goes, definitely that's something you don't want to miss. There's always stuff that happens before a pay-per-view. A lot of shocking things happen before pay-per-views. So you definitely don't want to miss that one. That'll be tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Like I said, I don't normally stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but since I'll be most likely missing Wednesday due to my birthday, I probably will end up streaming tomorrow. Same time, 1 o'clock. Make sure you're here in case you want to definitely make sure that you're here. You can enable live notifications on Twitch in which you will be reminded when I go live. And it's very, very useful. Twitch isn't bugged as much as YouTube is, so usually those notifications work, or hopefully. Once again, I apologize for everyone that watches on YouTube. I will no longer be streaming on YouTube anymore, simply because of the fact that with YouTube's BS notification crap that's been happening lately, I just don't think it's worth putting, you know, the effort trying to stream to YouTube when nobody's able to watch it, or people want to watch it, but they can't because they don't know that I'm live because YouTube won't tell them that I'm live, you know? So, for right now going forward, we're just going to stream on Twitch. My broadcast will be archived since I have the archive broadcast setting checked on my Twitch channel. So, after a stream happens, give it a couple minutes. It will be exported to YouTube from now on. So, I'm excited to see what happens. You know, it's been great. I love the storylines. I think Season 3 is probably the best season we've had so far. I know you have to manually export stuff to YouTube. I know I have to do that. Which I'll do that, Ice. I'll definitely do that. I definitely won't forget to do it. Because I always make sure. I know notifications mean nothing, but you know, I just don't like YouTube as a streaming platform. And it's, you know, it's really crappy as a streaming platform. I honestly prefer Twitch over that. And I mostly, outside of wrestling, I stream here. So, you know, I figured go with the platform that you stream the most on, you know what I mean? I know that you stream on multiple platforms, you know, you do the whole multiple platforms thing, and the mixer and the YouTube and the which is great because it works for you, but you know, unfortunately I'm having issues with it, and it's just been a pain in the butt for me, so I prefer to just stream on a platform that I'm more familiar with. I'm more familiar with streaming on Twitch than I am YouTube, so I'd rather stream on something that... And you're right, the extra searchability is important, and people finding the channel is important. But honestly, my YouTube is a lot less important than my Twitch is. Because literally, I'm not going to make any videos on YouTube. I don't intend to make any videos on YouTube. I literally just set up the channel just for the wrestling stuff, just for the streams. Just in case people don't make it to the Twitch streams, so... But let me know if you guys are interested in the video idea that I mentioned with the WWE 2K20 wish list. I'll do occasional videos on my YouTube channel. It's not going to be something that I fully indulge in. I'm just not a fan of YouTube at all. I honestly hate YouTube. I prefer to just use it just to watch content creators that I like to watch, and that's it. Honestly, YouTube as a video platform, I really don't like it. Their rules are kind of iffy. You know, just everything's iffy with YouTube, and I don't like it, so... with that said, let me know if you guys find that WWE 2K20 wish list idea interesting. Basically, what I'll just be going through in that video is stuff that I liked about this game, 2K19, and I do realize Twitch has to implement all the same rules, of course, but you know, YouTube is just, ugh, I don't like it. I don't know. It's just a terrible platform. I've had issues with it not working sometimes, and YouTube messing up a lot of my streams and stuff. So, I don't know, I don't like it, so I'm gonna stop streaming on it. So, I don't know, it's just not a platform for me. I like it for videos. I know it gives me way more visibility, but I just don't like, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like YouTube. Yeah, I get it. I know you're more knowledgeable about this stuff than me, but I just don't really like it. It's not the type of platform that I see the channel really benefiting from. I mean, other than visibility, obviously that's a good thing. But it's been messing up stuff, so I don't know, I'll think about it. I don't know, I'll think about it, I don't know. Depending on how things go from here, I might think about it. I don't know, it's just been messing up lately. So, you know, it's been real iffy for me. I've had issues with streaming on it, so. But with that said, hopefully all of you enjoyed this episode of RCW. Like I said, tomorrow I'll have another one ready for you guys. I'll start working on that, wish list, video. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to record, you know, matches, just regular matches, and then just discussing 2K20 or the stuff that I want in the next WWE game. I've written down some stuff that I definitely like and would like to see return, as well as the things that I want to see implemented in the game that obviously have happened with WWE recently. So it'll just be a little thing I thought would be cool. Normally, I also thought about streaming Red Dead every once in a while, Red Dead 2, just to give something different to the channel. You know, whether it's streaming wise, whatever, I don't know. Just trying to find other games that I enjoy streaming, honestly, other than this. Because other than wrestling, I don't really stream that often. If I'm not streaming wrestling, then I'm not, you know what I'm saying, then I'm not really streaming, so. What's up, Sniper Kill? Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry you're catching on the tail end of the stream, but appreciate the follow anyways. Oh, there's the GIF. I was like, why isn't the GIF popping up? There it is. But, anyways, thank you guys for watching. And, not to say that I'm going to stop doing YouTube. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It's just been weird for me. But I actually might keep it depending on how things go. But, as of now, I think I'm going to stop using it. But I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air. It's one of the things that's up in the air right now. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll definitely have that wish list, WWE 2K20 wish list video out soon. I really want to get a chance to fully explore this game, because even though the game has been out for a while, since October, I want to get a chance to fully explore 2K19 a little bit more, just so that I can get really good comparisons, you know, because if you don't know the previous year's game well, then how are you gonna, you know, judge next year's game, you know what I mean? So I want a little bit more to sort of compare to make it a little bit more interesting and less of me whining. I mean, as a gamer, I'm not too picky about games. Like, I don't really give a crap about graphics. I don't really give a crap about how realistic the game is. That sort of thing. Like, I don't expect it to be real WWE, whatever, you know. Like, honestly, one of the things that I'd like to happen is for it to go to the more arcadey side a little bit. Rather than trying to simulate WWE TV. But that's just one of the things. And I'll expand on all of these things in that video, which I'll probably end up recording it sooner than later. So, thank you guys for watching. I apologize for that little argument that I had with UI Strike. I wasn't trying to come across as terrible. But, you know, obviously you know more about that crap than I do. So I appreciate your input on that matter. And with that said, I'll catch you guys on next stream.